Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit of a weird video, but you know who I am? I'm Pocket Gamer. So yeah, I did not mean to get this sidetracked on my schedule for weekly uploads, but I got good news and I got bad news. Uh, let's start with the bad news because the good news is gonna overweigh the good news or the bad news by a lot, but you'll see why I say that soon. Bad news is I'm gonna have to scrap the weekly schedule. I know it sucks, but I have schoolwork I need to do. I'm managing this school, my own life. Like I don't think you understand how stressful this is at times. It's not even stressful. It's just it can get a little hard, especially when you have a bunch of schoolwork stacked up. I'm about to go to high school next year, so I have to actually worry about my future. There's a lot to add on. I'll go over a little bit more what I'm going to do in the future, but for right now, let's stick to what we're doing. Gonna have to scrap the weekly schedule though. I'm gonna try my best to get uploads as soon as I can, but good chance it won't be weekly. You may have episodes back to back on a daily basis. You may have them once a week for a month. You may have them twice a month. Like it may not be a crazy upload schedule where because I can't keep up with it. I know it's nice to be able to have somebody to watch every week, and I get it. Y'all have insanely good support with my videos. I thank y'all for that. I really did not think one of the biggest things I've seen is the Caliban video. I did not think that video would blow up, and I've actually been playing around with a few new things in here. But besides that, good news, I'm getting a PC soon. I'm going to finally have a PC, meaning there's a good chance on my Twitch channel that I will be able to stream new PC games. That may or may not happen, but just throwing it out there, I will be getting a PC soon, so I'll be probably doing videos on the console version of Warframe and just playing games on my PC. Like I'm going to be throwing it. So I really wanted to get a PC. I'm finally going to be getting one this year. I know it's diabolical, but back to the whole high school thing. I am 14 currently. No, you're not really supposed to say your age online, but nobody really gives a shit anymore. It's 2026. Who's gonna find me based off of age? I hope not. Don't take that as a challenge. But thing is, I have 1 year left before I go into high school, and I really don't like. I have an idea what I want to do. I am a very big gaming person. I love coding. I love anything related to gaming and coding in general. I love doing code. I don't really know the code myself, but I love the idea of building a game. I know how to code a teeny bit, and I enjoy the process. And I take that from like a game like Hollow Knight Silksong. If you know what Silksong is, you're playing Warframe, you probably do, because you're probably intertwined with the internet. If you don't know, it is a game made by three people. One made the art, one made the code, and one made the art, one made the game, and one made the song. If that's wrong, you can correct me, but I'm pretty sure from that's what I heard. Three people made a game that if it wasn't for Expeditions, which is another great game that inspires me, would have probably won everything Game of the Year. If it wasn't for Expeditions, who won literally everything, Silksong would have probably won everything. It, another game, Expeditions, was originally made by 33 people. I know it's more than 33 people, but it was originally made by 33 people. A game that literally almost had no chance of surviving, just like Warframe. Warframe had almost no chance of surviving, but persevered so hard and made it one of the best games you can play out there. It's just insane to think about. And I've had ideas, and I may make this into a series where I explain how my game's going to work over the next couple of years. May not be it may be like a side thing where every once in a while I'll do a Warframe video, every once in a while I'll do a game video. I may or may not even do it. I'm questioning to do it or not. I really up to what I see on y'all's opinion on it. But I'm thinking I want to build a game. I have an idea. I have two games actually. I have an idea for. One of them is a Dungeon Defenders like game. If you know what Dungeon Defenders is, it is a tower defense RPG. It is one of my favorite games, close to Warframe. I played it when I was a child with like Warframe. It was one of my favorite games when I was younger. I never played the original. I played DD2 and DDA, but I never got to play DD1 because I never had a PC. Hence why I'm trying to get a PC. The other one is a roguelike. I am working on a game that I like to call, for right now, I don't know if I'll stick with the name, it's a Dungeon Insanity, where literally from the lore that I have currently is you have a king who traps people that get too close to knowledge into a dungeon that is basically just a bunch of rooms, kind of like the void, basically, of the dungeon. It's just the void, where everything gets thrown at you. There's different rooms that have different not art styles, but different environments and everything. Quick switching environments that do different things with different enemies, different elements to play around with. One of my ideas was a giant crab. You play as a giant crab, but instead of taking every turn to fight because it's a turn-based, you take every other turn but you overall are more tanky, you do more damage, but you can't use weapons because some classes can use like weapons you can buy from the shop, some can't, but you can't use items. And then you have your abilities, which super cool. Like I have everything down to a nail of what I want to do with this. The Dungeon Defenders version, or like the Tower Defense one, I haven't worked on it too much. I have two notebooks, one for both, and I kind of just write down stuff in them. I don't know if that would be something y'all would want to see, but eventually I may do it. I'd like to think of your opinion on this, but I don't know how many people are going to watch this. I don't know how many people are actually going to comment on this. I know I have like 68 subscribers right now, so it's really up to what I see on it. I may or may not do it. It's a hit or miss thing. It's like Danny. If you know who Danny is, famous game developer, YouTuber, I love him. Hate that he left us, but still, kind of like that, where he had not devlogs. I won't because I'm not going to really be doing the coding. I just kind of tell you the base idea of the game, things. You give me information on what you think I should do with it, and I take that and write it down. Second thing I want to talk about is builds. I have may or may not have to redo some builds because I have learned new things. One of them being Arcane Avenger. My next build will be in Naros because I finally got Archon shards for him. But I will be trying my best to get build videos out. I'll try my best to do the coding thing, or not coding thing, but the little idea vlogs, basically, is what it's going to be. And that's what I'm going to try to do, okay? I know it sounds like a lot. I know it's stuffy right now. I probably sound like a fucking geek because of this. But me getting a PC soon, a lot will probably change when it comes down to streaming because I'll be able to stream a lot more. And I'll probably be able to stream a lot more games. One of my games I love is Balatro, or Balatro, whatever you want to call it. I call it Balatro, but most people call it Balatro, so there you go. I love that game. It's one of my favorite things ever. Another game that really inspired me to make a roguelike, because I love roguelikes. I am the roguelike fiend. As much as people hate, like, Dewberry, I do not mind it just because of the fact that it's a roguelike. As much. I still hate the game sometimes because I hate like base Dewberry. I hate it. I forgot what it's called. It's like the you could tell me whatever it is in the comments if you watch this from this far, but it's the stupid roguelike game mode in Dewberry. It's fun. I love the game. But it's pretty much all I wanted to say was I will be posting or trying. I'm gonna say I will be, but I'm trying to get the video out tomorrow. Um, thank y'all for the constant support. I am like amazed that a couple build videos popped off like that. I did not expect to see that much support. I saw people trying to tell me what to do, though some more aggressive than others, because some of y'all don't understand how I make my builds, and I try to explain them the best I can as fast as I can, because I know people don't. Let's be honest. You do not watch the entirety of a build video. You want the straight to the point. What are the mods? And what does it do? And that's what I try to do. I don't try to go over everything like MAJ Blackie, which I'm not going to call out names like that. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If you want more in-depth explanations like that, go to them. But for me, I try to do fast-paced and really not Steel Path-ish builds, but builds that are fun to play, that can run Steel Path, but aren't necessarily the greatest build. I wouldn't say my build would be good for level cap whatsoever. Only one, maybe my Grindel build. I love my Grindel build. I will glaze the Grindel build for an eternity. Because I'm the Grindel Glazer. My clan is called the Hungry Grindel, because Grindel is my main. I don't give a crap what anybody says. But that's going to be it for now. I will try to update y'all next video as much as I can. Y'all tell me if you want to see the cold me giving y'all or telling y'all the ideas behind my games and you giving me information back. If you want to see that, just be sitting here and explaining game ideas. You can give me information back, which could help it. Right now, I'll get back to y'all later. I'm Pocket Gamer, and I'll see you next time.